down a wee touch. Apologies for the delay there, guys. We had a power cut about, well, it was slightly more than 20 minutes ago. It was about half an hour ago, and we thought this wasn't going to happen. So we're just going to let it sort of sit for a wee bit to try and get a few people to join. Hello to John there.
Hi, John.
It's not your setup, John. Our audio was just turned on there, so trying to get everything set up after this power cut was a bit of a nightmare. But welcome. Yeah, we're just going to let it sort of try and let a few more people join. We didn't think this was going to happen. We were sitting watching TV.
It's just after, 10 o'clock?
And everything just went pop. We were like, oh gosh, this isn't going to happen. But we're on. We think we're on. Let us know if you can hear us okay. Because we didn't think we were set up proper there, but I don't think there's going to be any reactions tonight. It's just sort of like an introduction and then chatting some stuff about Halloween and stuff. This is Gillian, by the way.
Hi.
She's very nervous. No, we're not going to do. I don't think we're going to do any reactions. It's just kind of, if anybody's here, any questions, talk about Halloween, stuff like that. Because we're about to have a bit of a disaster. My microphone's about to fall off. Yeah, nice to meet you too, John. If I remember correctly, you're from the Nightwish army, if they want to be called that. And there's somebody in from the gin side of things. We're welcoming everybody that watches our stuff from the scary stuff as well. My microphone nearly fell off there, guys. That would have been a bit of a disaster. Yeah, John. So what we're going to do is Gillian is going to take part. The plan is to watch the entire Wacken 2013 concert, but we're not entirely sure if we're going to. I don't think we could do the whole thing in one go and sort of make it watchable for people. So we're going to split it up into maybe 2 songs at a time. But Gillian's going to be taking part of that. She hasn't seen anything yet, so she's in for not a shock, a real treat. But yeah, I know we're doing this late in the UK, so it's probably all over the place for people around the world in their time. But yeah, the plan is the 2 of us we're going to do, well, today's Saturday, so tomorrow we're going to do the first 2. We have a bit of time tomorrow to do the first 2 and then rattle those out. The version of Wacken, we got a link on one of the comments that says they have a good link where the time is all right, the timing of the songs, the speed of the songs and stuff. Talking about Hassan Barbar there. There is new vids from Hassan Barbar. Have I told you this? No. I think it's Raviva has asked him to marry him. So if any of the scary videos guys are watching, the guy Hassan Barbar, one of the ghosts has asked him to marry him. We haven't done that video yet, but we will eventually. Yeah, John, I'll have to check that out. Do a free trial and concerto. That's one of the channels on Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, we got left a comment there to say that somebody's link. Hold on, I'll check it on my phone here. They left a link to say it was the higher quality and the timestamps was all correct and the speed of the tempo of the songs was actually correct. Let me see. But yeah, I don't want to do it and it's the wrong. It's the bad quality. So let me see. So yeah, this live stream is just basically a hello from us, Craig and Gillian, for the channel. And anybody wants to come ask questions, talk about scary videos, the music stuff, just to get to know us on Halloween Eve. Yeah, where's the comment? Yeah, someone left a comment. The whole concert at correct speed as well as timestamps for each song. So there must be videos up that are of poor quality and the wrong speed, etc. So, but yeah, Raviva, because I asked him to marry him. Raviva. We haven't done. If you've watched any of our previous scary videos of Hassan Barbar and stuff, I don't know, the scariness has dipped in a way. They've been getting a bit. I don't know. They're not believable. I know there's a certain amount of theatrical to them, but you know. Yeah, someone commented on a video. They say that she has fallen in love with him and asked him to marry him, which is gonna.
I'll have to watch that.
So we're gonna have to check that one out. But yeah, hopefully some of the Nightwish family join in because I don't know, John. In the space of 2 days, I posted I think 6 videos. 25,000 views and something like 500 subscribers. So the Nightwish army has descended on our channel. So yeah, Gillian hasn't watched any yet, so she doesn't know what she's getting herself into. Amazing stuff, really amazing stuff. And if they start to pop up here, they'll let us know. But yeah, we're just on letting everybody know who we are. If you're here and you're watching, drop us some comments. We were going to talk about Halloween movies and stuff, but yeah, we're just sort of waiting for people to join in. Yeah, John, the comments are coming from every single part of the world. Hello to Danielle. Hi.
Hi, Danielle.
This is our first live stream too, by the way, guys, so we're
I'm a tad nervous.
a tad nervous. Gillian's a tad nervous. I'm very nervous as well, but I don't show it as much, I don't think. But a Dutch courage. But yeah, I was just intended to sort of talk about what we wanted to do with the channel. The channel's kind of took off in the last couple of months. We went from like 400 or 500 subscribers. We're almost at 1,500 in this space in no time. Thousands of views. Yeah, we've just seemed to be finding certain things that just I'm opening up in a mad world. Nightwish, Love Bites, the Japanese group as well. They might have views and just discovered you from a Nightwish review just recently. Yeah, I mean, I put like 2 videos up and the amount of feedback and the amount of information that just flooded into the channel, the amount of comments, dozens and dozens of comments that were pages and pages long, the history of the band, etc. So you've all this to look forward to, Gillian.
Can't
Gillian's big into sort of rock music as well, so she should enjoy it, I hope. The fans will not be happy. They're a very dedicated bunch. But yeah, so the channel, if you don't know, the channel started because of
I'll be scared.
wanted to scare Gillian basically. During lockdown, the boredom of lockdown during the first sort of wave of COVID, we watched a lot of reaction videos on YouTube.
Sitting on the sofa, me hiding behind a cushion.
A lot of guys checking out scary stuff. Hello to Switzerland and Danielle in USA. The reach for Nightwish is massive. I had no idea who they were, but I mean the comments are coming from everywhere. So yeah, the origins of the channel are basically, we saw other people doing it and thought, well, why don't we try that?
There's nobody from here, really.
And we didn't think anybody from our country, Northern Ireland. There isn't really anybody. I don't think. I haven't seen any. There's a few YouTubers, if you want to call them that, from Northern Ireland, but in the reaction sort of genre, there's nobody. We didn't think there was anybody. And then we tried it one night and got we got some views and thought, oh, well, we'll keep doing it, and sort of took off from there. Really, we started off as was mentioned there. What do you call him? Hassan Barbar. The jinn-based videos, the sort of Arabic part of the world, was a big thing that we enjoyed watching. They were very, very scary. And it just took off from there. A lot like the Nightwish sort of side of things, where just thousands of people who are into these videos just appeared out of nowhere from all parts of the world. And Aussie friends are just getting ready to go to work. I know we're doing this late for us, but it's way late for other people. Way early for some other. So a few people are starting to join in. Happy days. But yeah.
Friday.
Oh yeah, hi Friday. So that was basically the origin. Boredom and lockdown. And then just watching other reactors. And thinking, oh, maybe I'll try that. And as I said in a few comments with the Nightwish stuff, it was just trying to see new bands and learn new things. You know, I think one of the comments I put on it was like, if you're not hearing new things, you're not really learning. You know, I would have never listened to that genre of music. Never even heard of it before without this. So Gillian, you've got an amazing journey. We both have an amazing journey ahead of us when it comes to Nightwish and that side of the rock and roll. But yeah, it was basically just out of pure boredom. Irish, yeah, Northern Irish. You're from the Netherlands. A lot of people from Holland commenting on the Nightwish stuff. Yeah, that's exactly, Danielle, that's exactly what's happened to me. There's 2 bands in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, that's basically how it happened. It was pure boredom from lockdown, and then we're here now. We're 1,500 subscribers in. We're doing music reactions. I did a bit of stand-up comedy, but it's hard to do. It's hard to do when Gillian doesn't particularly like stand-up comedy that much. She doesn't.
You'd be laughing. I was sitting there going, really?
I know. I laugh a lot, but she wouldn't really get a lot of it, so it's hard to watch. But the scary stuff.
That would be a good thing, though. You sitting making a reaction, and then me just not.
And your non-reaction.
Yeah.
Me laughing and you sitting there going, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, Gabriel seems to be the sort of, somebody called him the general of the Nightwish army. Like, I don't know if he's possibly runs a fan page on Facebook, but he was the guy that sent 2 or 3 pages of the history and maybe 3 dozen links.
He's a fan then.
Well, diehard fan. 3 dozen links of stuff to try out. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And Halloween was supposed to be the theme. We live in a town in Northern Ireland where it's kind of
the biggest celebration.
We would, if you come to Northern Ireland for Halloween, this is the town you come to. Nowhere else in this country celebrates Halloween like we do. Fireworks, parades, art installations, food, drink. And it's been going for maybe 10 or 15 years, a real sort of...
Yeah, it was before lockdown, it was over 5 days.
It used to be like a full week celebration of Halloween in our town, and artists and performers and shows being put on, and the fireworks was the sort of pinnacle. That'll be tomorrow night. It's not as big this year, but there's a lot of people here because of COVID last year. There was nothing on. But yeah, if you come to Northern Ireland for Halloween, this is the town. Derry, Londonderry. The town with many names. It's not something we're going to get into tonight, but yeah, we are kind of the number one destination, probably in the UK too. You know, because in England, I don't think they celebrate Halloween as the way we do. There's no fireworks display.
No, they were kind of Guy Fawkes night.
Well, there, look what Danielle says. People in America tell their kids that jack-o'-lanterns came from Ireland. I think I heard that before. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't know the far back history, but it's a massive thing in our council and sort of governing bodies really push the tourism for Halloween. It's a real destination. We were going to talk Halloween, we were going to talk movies and stuff, but I mean, we've got...
Yeah,
we're sort of interacting with the chat now more than anything else, so... I know we can talk about, like, what's your favourite scary movie and all that kind of crack, if you want, like.
I wouldn't.
I know a crazy guy that started streaming Nightwish during lockdowns. Streaming Nightwish during lockdowns.
That's right. Instead of us now carving out pumpkins, it was turnips. Imagine trying to carve a turnip.
Did you never do that when you were younger? A turnip?
A turnip? No.
I don't know if it was maybe maybe you couldn't afford a pumpkin at the time, but I definitely did turnips when I was younger. Definitely. Yeah.
You're showing your age now.
Definitely did turnips. That's definitely a thing. Supernatural horror movies. We love every type of horror movie. That's probably why we started this channel too. We're big into scary stuff. Scary video games. Scary movies. Japanese horror scares the crap. Yeah. Japanese, they're a different level, some of their stuff. They're hard work. Some of their things is very hard work. But yeah, the intention tonight was sort of okay because it's Halloween Eve. We would talk movies and stuff, but I mean, because it's live chat, you can throw anything out at all if you want.
You're showing your age.
I'm not that old, but yeah. No, we definitely did turnips when we were younger. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Turnip was a thing. But I think it was more of a financial situation. They couldn't get pumpkins at the time. But when I was younger, in the sort of early 90s, it was turnips.
In the country, I didn't.
Gillian's from... I live in the city. Gillian's from way out in the country on her own. Not very good. We did a few reactions at the early stage of our channel to Japanese scary videos, but they seemed very manufactured, very set up. Some of them were very, very good, but then there were some where it was clearly sort of CGI'd into the scene. We're always looking for people to recommend stuff to react to. It was always hard to get good ones that weren't so set up. A lot of the scary stuff that we have done, a lot of people have recently commented that the original videos set up are fake. And like, we kind of know to a certain extent that these things are set up and theatrical in a way, but still scare the hell out of you at the same time. You know, if it's done well, I think we like watching them just because if it's done well, you get a proper reaction in it.
And then I don't sleep at night.
That's why I done it, just to spook Gillian. But yeah, the Japanese stuff, like for us, I mean, The Ring. Well, I think I got the American version first before I watched all the Japanese versions. Have you seen The Ring?
I've seen The Ring, aye. Is it the one that?
Through the VHS.
Yeah. And what do you
Comes
call
out
that
of the
one?
TV.
Aye.
The girl with the long hair.
Long
That
hair.
all. I think the Americanized version sort of hit here
I
first.
don't do subtitles, so.
Have you seen the American version? But
Oh, I
Yeah.
have. I've seen that.
that was good. That was a good sort of remake. But then you got to watch the original.
No, but
I know you're not good with subtitles.
I can't
Well,
read and concentrate at watching at the same time.
no, but that, see, I went through a stage when I was in sort of my mid to late teens where it was just, do you know the magazine I still get through, Empire?
Mhm.
Anything they recommended, I made sure and watched. So all the horror movies and stuff. We talk about horror movies.
Both.
Both. I didn't drink coffee really until about how many years ago?
Just well.
2 or 3 years maybe. Lockdown might have done it, but I was never tea or coffee. But now it's coffee.
Mhm.
You're big into your tea and coffee.
aye.
You can't go a day
I
without
can't.
one or the other.
I have my coffee in the morning before I start work, and then I kind of just have tea then during the day.
I think it's this town. There's a real sort of food boom, food and coffee shops and sort of unique food outlets that have started popping up, and a lot of coffee shops, a lot of chain coffee shops, but then a lot of sort of boutique.
Yeah, they're nicer.
Which are far nicer. There's a few very close to us. We live right in the heart of the city, and we get I'm like a 2 or 3 minute walk away from some really good coffees. But yeah, I'm just a coffee guy, but only recently. What about you, John? Tea or coffee? See, I
Nothing
think
two sugars.
that's an American thing. Black with cream and sugar, because here
it's
because I would say John would go to a diner and have coffee. Where us, it's just.
with
Would
my
you
tea-
like a latte or no? It's very.
with my tea? I have
I know
to
maybe I'm
have
just
milk with
generalising
2
it.
sugars, and then my coffee I would just have milk. Or if I'm out, it'll be a cappuccino, caramel cappuccino.
I'm
So
I'm a cappuccino, but that was you got me into that. I have no real clue about coffees and stuff. You just picked something for me someday, and I says, "Oh, I like that. It's full of sugar and sweet tasting, so I like that.
A few calories.
A few 100 calories in it." But yeah, definitely coffee, not tea.
No, I like tea, but I have to have it over in a wee teapot. Make it stew.
Yeah, not just
Not.
not straight in a cup and
I
some hot
wouldn't
water.
if I go
Yeah.
out anywhere I'd rather go for a coffee if I'm out in a coffee shop, because the tea's just weak. I don't like weak tea.
Yeah. What about you, John? But there, we got into a wee tangent there about horror movies. So we'll try and stay on horror movies for a wee minute. There's somebody else joining.
Hiya.
Stamets. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to our first live. Well, almost didn't happen. What you missed was we had a power cut in our whole not necessarily even our whole street, 2 houses, and then 2 houses down the end of the street, and we had to call the authorities to get it sorted out. And we were waiting patiently. It's just about 11 o'clock. We get turned back on, so we're here now, and everything seems to be pretty good. I'm liking it. John pulled you in. This is part of the Nightwish family. Yeah, I looked at the link I got for the Whack in 2013. There's 15 tracks, I think, on it. But I think we'll do 2 at a time, because if we did the whole lot, that might be too much. We might, I want to try and break it up. But yeah, we're starting with that. I mean, I put a vote on the page, and I mean, I think it got 125 votes for yes, and only maybe 2 or 3 for no. 15 tracks of gold is right. I'm just gonna check the votes. What is the wee poll I put up? Yeah, there's like 132 votes. So somebody said no because it says 3% no and 97% yes. So somebody said no. But I mean, from what the fans have been saying, that and the Wembley gig are really, really good. But the majority of people have said Wacken. So we just, one of, correct me if I'm wrong, Floor's first sort of real. She was only just in the band at that stage. I have showed you Floor. We had to show Gillian Floor because what a singer. We went on to her YouTube page and she's done a couple of covers and stuff. Remember Let It Go, the Frozen track?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she doesn't know what she's got herself into. Amazing stuff. Like the band is amazing. Look, a few tracks that I did, it's like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch it. We're going to do it tomorrow. Hopefully get it up tomorrow evening. The first 2 tracks at least. But I mean, I've left it open. Wacken, Wembley, Tampa. Yeah, I think I did a track at no, Mexico City, was it? Mexico City. 2012 concerts. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a few from the previous singers as well. 48 hours to learn the song.
Gee.
Oh my god.
How did you do that?
Wow. That's amazing. And for that to be a really, really good concert as well, and she's only sort of... Yeah, I did one track from Mexico City, but then straight away somebody says, no, you shouldn't have. You should have done the Wembley version. So, I mean, every live performance just must be amazing. Stuck in each fan will have their own specific favourite, I suppose. But yeah, amazing group. And like I've left it open for people to recommend some other stuff. We did do Love Bites, the Japanese group, which is another one which just kind of blew me away. Amazing group. But yeah. Oh, there's a documentary. That'll be cool to watch. Well, you don't like subtitles, so I'll have to watch it. There's a documentary. Please learn this. That is crazy. Imagine that. But she must have nailed it. I mean, she's still with the group, and every performance since is tons of people recommending. She's got some voice. I mean, it looks like on her YouTube channel as well, she's doing, I think it's like the Finnish version of like the X Factor or something, where she's like a guest judge. Yeah, I'll be able to find it on YouTube. I'll take a note of that and find it on YouTube. Yeah, I'll get a good look at it. Gillian's not a fan of subtitles, but I'll definitely get a look at it. Yeah, that was the thing. I didn't do music, or we didn't do music to start off with. And then I saw some reactor doing Rush, the Canadian group, and I can't even remember who the reactor was. And I knew a couple of Rush songs. They're sort of big hits, but I says I'll try and react to something I don't know, and that just was a snowball effect. Yeah, that reacting to Rush was like a snowball effect. Thousands of people commenting. Ended up doing something like 25 different Rush reactions. The tracks were amazing. Bought a couple of albums, a live DVD. So with Nightwish, it'll probably be the same. I mean, I've only done 2 or 3 and a couple of what was the other group? Winter Sun was the other group, was it? Yeah, Winter Sun. What?
Do you want to say something?
You can talk too, Gillian.
I know.
This isn't my channel. This is our channel.
I know, but you're chatting about music, and
I know.
I've no idea.
Gillian actually hasn't done. I think you've only done a couple of the music ones.
No, I haven't done any.
You have. You've done a couple of Rush.
Have I?
Yeah, at the very start you did a couple of Rush, but I know I think I did the rest. That was the thing with the channel too, guys. We were trying to do too much, too quick, and we were just weren't getting the time to do it. So we're yeah. Someone mentioned that. Is that sort of a yes, Halloween based? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Best Day Zangers. She's like sitting in front of all these professional. Yeah. Yeah, the scare tale. Somebody mentioned that. Yeah, we'll do that for Halloween then tomorrow, as well as the first part of Whacking. Because that's with one of the previous singers. Yeah. Yeah, that's been recommended. So yeah, we will do that. Someone did mention that because it was kind of got a Halloween vibe to it. Scare tale. The official video, not a live performance. Yeah, you can drop the link on any one of the videos. I don't think live chat lets you post in links, I don't think. But yeah, that was... I started doing the live reaction, or not the live reactions, the music reactions, and Gillian hasn't done very many, so we're going to get her into Nightwish, because Nightwish is amazing. Symphonic rock was the phrase somebody wrote in one of the comments, so it's different. I mean, it's not something we're used to, but yeah, we've opened up a can of worms, I think. She's not really live material. Floor just kind of is different. Knocks it out of the park. She's not really live material. Annette. So yeah, let's get back to Halloween. Symphonic metal. There you go. Symphonic rock. I think I said. Yeah. It's really good. It's there's so many layers to it. Every time I listened to it, it was like, it sounded like it should be the soundtrack to a movie, in a way. You know, it sounds very big and. See, we're learning. Well, I'm learning here about Nightwish studio albums with the last singer are good. So we'll throw it out to you guys in the chat. Throws out some questions about Halloween or Halloween movies, or like I'm a big. I'll show you some video here now, or a big horror movie nerd. This is my favorite movie. Can you name the three, Gillian?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, I'm showing you that one. This is the thing, Gillian always forgets what my favourite three movies are. So that is one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is actually a German Blu-ray. Look at that for artwork. Amazing.
Dawn of the...
Go ahead, speak up, Gillian.
Dawn of the Dead? Dead of the Dawn? Something? Yay!
I don't know.
Dawn of the Dead, yes, I was right.
This is quite the box set. If you, this has only been released. This is the 4K of Dawn of the Dead, which cost me a lot of money. I don't know if you can see the stuff that's in it. Sort of limited edition 4K. Psychological or supernatural horror. I'm trying to think now what are big supernatural horror movies.
Because everything's just like...
Everything we watch is probably far too gory.
Yeah.
There's another one of my favourite movies. I think it's Chainsaw Massacre 2. There's a bit of a theme. Comedy horror? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be too hot on it either. I'm trying to think of psychological horror movies. I can't really think of any, to be honest. Where did I put my phone? There it is. There. I was just going to.
Oh, I like the gore.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, I like
Shaun
Shaun
of the Dead is
It's
probably one of the only funny.
Oh, and then what's the one? Oh, I can't mind it now.
Who's in
I
it?
don't even. Oh no, what do you call them?
I'm googling psychological horror movies. They sort of trigger some. See, there's one, guys. Old. I haven't seen. I've heard that's meant to be very good. M. Night Shyamalan. The Ritual. I have. Yeah, I've seen that, but that was quite a while ago. That's.
Conjure.
Yeah, that's a funny one for us guys because we watched that one night, but Gillian said it wrong. And it's kind of a running joke with us. It's The Conjuring, but Gillian called it The Conjuring. The Conjuring. Spaceballs is amazing. You've never seen Spaceballs? Oh, that's another thing, guys. You could start recommending movies because I don't know if it was because Gillian lived in the country. She didn't get to see very many. Well, you saw movies, but I mean, you didn't see some of the more obscure stuff. Spaceballs is amazing. Spaceballs is a piss take on Star Wars. Right. So it is.
Oh, Zombieland. That's what I was trying to remember. Sorry, whatever your name is.
That's somebody new who's just joined. Zombieland's amazing.
That was the other comedy. That's what I was trying to remember.
The first one was better.
Yeah.
We recently saw the second one.
Yeah.
Was it Netflix? We watched that one. Yeah, that's good. Anything with Woody Harrelson in it is very good. Or Shaun of the Dead. I remember buying Shaun of the Dead.
I like any zombie film. Started off from
No.
Walking Dead.
Not any zombie film because there's a lot of bad ones. Oh, don't talk to me about The Shining, guys. Hold on a second. Did I get some things? I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan. Where is it? Keep talking to our people. Okay, so.
Like on
So I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan. So I don't know if anybody has ever looked at this. Stanley Kubrick Archives. I have a very amazing book. And then of course I had to get Shining on 4K. Has anyone seen Doctor Sleep? Shining. And any thoughts on it? I haven't seen Doctor Sleep, and apparently that's very good. Yeah, I think you're thinking of Doctor Sleep. I got the book for Christmas and haven't read it yet. Last Christmas. Although the book's probably a good few years old. I remember reading The Shining when I was in high school. The movie's nothing like the book. Nothing like the book at all. The book has quite a lot. Stephen King didn't even like Stanley Kubrick's movie, so he went and made a TV movie of it. It's like 5 hours long, just because he missed out so much of what was in the book. But it's one of the best Stephen King films, whether he liked it or not. Yeah, we need to watch. That has just arrived on Amazon Prime. I think it was probably brought on for.
What's that?
They're on about Doctor Sleep. It's just a direct sequel. It's a strange one. It's a sequel to Stanley Kubrick's movie, but uses more of the book. So I watched a bit of a short documentary on YouTube about it, where the director's trying to please both fans, Stephen King fans, and the Stanley Kubrick Shining fans. Yeah, The Shining's amazing. Really, really good. Can't recommend that enough. And the book was really good. Books, again, yeah, John, books are always better. Always better.
I wish I had the patience to read books. I just don't. I actually don't have time.
Gillian's got a very busy life. I haven't read a book in a long time. I keep buying them. I keep buying loads, but I just
I have no time.
haven't read them in a long, long time. Couldn't tell you what the last book I proper read was. But when it comes to movies, if it's a movie from a book, like Fight Club, the book's amazing. And the film, to be fair, is very good, but the book's way better. It's very hard to read because it's all. Do you know in the movies, your man talking, like narrating? The book,
Oh, yeah.
the book's kind of like that as well. Trainspotting. If anybody's seen Trainspotting, the book, the Trainspotting's good, but it's very hard to read because it's all wrote in Scottish slang words and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that too. It's based on a good book, movie based on the novel or whatever. It's going to end up being dodgy, or it's hard to name a good movie made from a book. When they do it, it's probably the best films in the world, but it doesn't happen very often. Probably once every 10 years or so, you get a good movie or book to movie adaptation. It's hard to do. Same with video games. Although with video games, I don't think it's ever happened with video games. They can't make a good video game movie. But there you go.
What do you call that one? I can't even remember the film now. That was a game.
Yeah, John, Lord of the Rings, the books were amazing.
It'll come to me.
Films were very good, but the books were far better. See, I've heard a lot of good things about this new Dune movie. I know the first movie adaptation is like historically one of the worst things ever made, but I think the book is one of the best things. But I've seen and heard a lot of reviews at the new movies. I have a lot of time for it because Blade Runner is one of my favorite films, and the guy that did the sequel to Blade Runner directed the new Dune movie, and I really enjoyed the sequel. I've made you watch it a few times. Jillian's not back into it, but it's a beautiful movie. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's meant to be very good. We haven't got a chance to go see it yet, but yeah, it's hard. It's a hard thing to do when the book is so loved. That making the movie out of it, it's when you do it, you need to do it very good, because when it's not right and the fans don't like it, it's going to get slaughtered. But yeah, guys, fires out questions or anything at all. That was basically what this live stream was supposed to be, was sort of get to know us. I know we're doing it kind of late. We'll try and probably do it a wee bit earlier, our next one. We're going to try and do this, hopefully, maybe once a month. Jillian's looking at me as if she doesn't want that, but we're going to try and do it maybe once a month to try and get everybody involved, because there's a lot of people, a lot of traffic has hit our page in the last couple of weeks. We want to try and get people involved and start the community in a way. Get Gillian a bit more confidence behind the camera and talking and stuff.
Sorry, I'm very quiet.
I'm only winding you up. But if it was that the version of Showtime, Storytime is better copy, you'll find it. Maybe not the Blu-ray, but it's available free. Yeah, I'll get a look at that, yeah, before we record, so we get the right one. Definitely. Well, I mean, I've only really done rock music. So we did Rush. Rush. I did some Black Sabbath, some Dio, which I really liked. It was big in the sort of 70s. 70s rock and then sort of prog rock. And it just sort of evolved from there, and people were leaving recommendations for similar type stuff. I mean, I ended up doing like 25 Rush tracks, and because I just knew maybe 2 other songs, and then that just snowballed. I did a couple of I tried to do some Dio stuff, and then from Dio it went to Rainbow, and there was one track from Rainbow that I tried to do. I've listened to, and I've made Gillian listen to it quite a few times, but it was blocked straight away. Rainbow, Catch the Rainbow, live in Munich, and it's one of the best live performances I think I've ever seen of a group. They're so well together as a unit, but it was blocked straight away. I did might not have been a Grand Funk Railroads. Haven't, but we'll try that. Take a note of that. Catch a Rainbow live, and it's 15 minutes of just like, to me it was the best 15 minutes I heard. Gillian's heard it a few times, not realizing, but that kind of stuff. But I mean, there we jumped on the Nightwish. Met Neil Peart, very good. Wow, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. Jamming with Neil Peart. That was the drummer. He sadly passed. Was it last year he passed away? I think it might have been last year he passed away. Like, I did a what was the guy? He did it was like a jazz performance. I don't know if you've checked that out. Go back through our videos. Where are we? I'm trying to scroll through here. Where he did I did like 2 or 3 drum solos. Buddy Rich, big band, Cottontail. And that was very good. It was like a jazz type stuff, but I mean, what a drummer. After you've done some more Nightwish, you should check Cruish. It's a band comprised of state technicians. Wow, that would be cool. Very good. Can you read that? You seen that?
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see. I've seen some Rammstein, but I don't know the rest. Powerwolf. I'm on Earth. I mean, I'm up for trying anything, to be honest, guys. I mean, Nightwish was never on my radar at all, but I'm really liking their stuff. So, Gillian's big into. What are you big into? Rock group wise. More recent stuff. Who else?
Green Day, Muse, Linkin Park. I'm all old.
It's not old.
Well, they're going 20.
Well, Green Day's going a good one. Yeah, it's like 90s sort of punk. Sabaton. I don't know Sabaton. Oh, very good. Oh, well, I've seen him on her channel. Very good. We'll try that out. That's what I mean, guys. Leonard. Oh, wow. Very good. Wow. We're learning here, guys. We're learning. Very good. Yeah, so Gillian's more in the sort of, well, it's heavy metal in a way, some of it. Like, you're big into Muse.
Mm.
We've both, like, there's something we could run through. Well, we haven't seen very many bands live, but we've seen some big ones. We've seen Red Hot Chili Peppers. You've seen Muse, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, what have we seen here? Red Hot Chili Peppers, Killers, Green Day. some UK bands. Nothing heavy metal. I mean, I just seen on one of the videos it did of Nightwish that they're doing like a UK tour, but it's been delayed to next year, so that might be something on the cards. It was supposed to be now in November, but because of COVID, it's been delayed to next year. A few people commented that they didn't even know. They were saying, "Oh yeah, it's so and so's date." I think it was actually your birthday, middle of November, but then they announced it on their official page that it's
Was that for Dublin?
that was Dublin, but most of the UK stuff has been and Ireland stuff has been delayed. They delayed to next year. I'd love to. If it's in Dublin, that's real handy to us. That's only how many hours away? Oh no, it's obviously by bus, Gillian. You won't be driving.
I'll not be driving, no chance.
Dublin's what? 4 hours away? No, the new motorway. It's like 4 hours, maybe 5 hours away. Could be a wee trip.
If even would it be? You'd
new
have to
motorway.
leave from Belfast and down.
Yeah, to get it quick, yeah. But 4 hours maybe at the most, but I mean, that would be a weekend. That would be cool. So there you go, guys. This might end up being like a little vlog where we end up going to a Nightwish concert next year. You guys can make it happen. Tickets to the Birmingham show in 2 weeks. Was the Birmingham show delayed as well? Has that been delayed to next year? Someone commented. Yeah, it's postponed. Yeah. I think everything's like that. We had a stand-up gig. And there's an arena, if you even want to call it that. There's a big concert hall here in Belfast, and excuse me, it was delayed. Then it was because of sort of indoor requirements for COVID. It wasn't the stand up. It's a local stand up. Wasn't able to have it, and then like 2 days later they changed the rules and were allowed to. So he had to delay it to it's like 2 or 3 days before Christmas, but it means we get a wee Christmas breakaway. But Francis Hellfest, I've seen some people mention Hellfest, and now that my YouTube algorithm's starting to throw up all these different videos. I seen that. Yeah, somebody says Wembley's still happening. Everything in the UK is delayed. Yeah. I seen somebody mention Hellfest. Who was playing at it? I can't even remember now, but it was Hellfest. And then YouTube's just starting to throw up all these different videos of different groups and stuff at it. I think our musical background is very mainstream. That's why I'm liking all this different stuff. It's very mainstream chart, if you want to call it that stuff. As we were growing up. Yeah. Oh my God. 350 bands in 10 days. Wow. Very good. That'll be cool. 350 bands in 10 days. I wonder, is that like a ticket for each day, or can you buy like a week's ticket or 10-day ticket? That'll be crazy. I wonder how much that is. Yeah, we'll try. Then we'll try it out.
It's industrial metal on the band.
It's just another type of rock. See, that's what I mean, guys. We're learning. Gillian's just said, "What's industrial metal?" That's what I mean. For us, everything's been mainstream. Whatever's on MTV. At that, as we're growing up, we just saw it recently. The Linkin Park album, remember, it was like the 20th anniversary. So. What?
No, I thought you were going to say something there.
That sounds cool. 350 bands in 10 days. That's like, that would be a lot of money. It sounds cool, but Hellfest, what a
Where
name.
is it?
Hellfest. Must be in Europe somewhere. Sweden Rock Festival's been cancelled. Yeah, I know everything's the same. Well, I know Rammstein, yeah.
I've heard of Rammstein.
Yeah, they have a really cool, well, I haven't watched all of it, bits of it on Amazon Prime. It might even be a documentary. See, I don't think we don't really know any other reactors. I don't want to claim that we are the only one in Northern Ireland, because there might be others, but as far as I know, we're the only Northern Irish
From here,
couple that do it. It's all about just learning new things. That's what I've said a few times in some of the comments. It's like, you can't just listen to the same shit all the time, you know. And there I've opened up a can of worms when it comes to Rush, when it comes to Nightwish, Winter Sun to a certain extent. But learn about history, listen to Sabaton. Is that what their themes are? The sort of history? You can't listen to the same shit all the time, you know, you gotta broaden your...
I do, but I know I do want to...
You do like to go back to the stuff you know, the stuff you listen to growing up and stuff, but I mean, you'd like to broaden your horizons a bit too. You know? I don't know if you'd like Rammstein. I think they sing in German or wherever they're from. They don't sing in English. That's what I liked about that Love Bites, the Japanese crowd, because they sing in English. But yeah. World War II, very good. That'd be cool. We'll take notes. Obviously, this will be the chat that we saved. I'll maybe take notes of everything you're recommending. Carlos Rex, very good. Well, to a certain extent, when you're reacting to music, there's always going to be a copyright. There's I don't believe there's any real way around it in terms of copyright. There's certain levels of copyright, ones where it'll get completely blocked straight away, or there's a copyright on it, and you just sort of it doesn't affect your channel. You know, ad revenue goes to the artist. Certain bands have just completely blocked that. You can't do any other stuff. Certain bands have left it open. Nearly every single music video that I've done, don't really care, to be honest. But I just want to get the reaction up. The copyright's there. It doesn't affect the channel in any way, but the ad revenue goes to the group. So I mean, if as long as the video is allowed to go up, I mean, I don't really care too much. Yeah, it's probably record labels and stuff. Yeah, not the band directly. Record labels and stuff like that. Whoever owns the rights to it. There's been a few things I've done, 2 or 3 things. That one track from Rainbow, Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, was the only one that broke my heart, because I loved that track. I really did. I played it, and poor Gillian was tortured with it. But I mean, like, all the Nightwish stuff is it's got a copyright on it, but it's not a bad copyright where it'll affect the channel. You know, it's the way YouTube sort of words it is, yeah, you're allowed to have your interpretation of how you are reacting to it, but you can't make any money off it, which isn't really the end game at this stage in the channel. You know, we're just trying to grow the channel a bit and really learn about other tracks and other bands, and never in a million years would I be sitting here going, yeah, I'm listening to a Finnish group. you know, or Swedish or whatever, you know. As I said, like all our stuff was like straight down the line, generic.
Because it's either American or English bands that we listen to. I never think about listening to
You don't.
any other country.
Yeah. Missing out on so much, guys. That's the thing. And then you wonderful guys that'll comment and leave other recommendations and stuff, or opening up new doors, new avenues to stuff. Yeah, John, exactly. I mean, I done 5 or 6 Nightwish tracks, and I got in the space of 24 hours, I think it was 15,000 views. And then in the space of 48 hours, it jumped to 25,000 views. And then 500 subscribers nearly. So, I mean, it has helped. You know, the channel has grown. And that was only from doing a couple. So, I mean, if we're doing the full concert and stuff, you know. Yeah, we did one. I did one Love Bites track, and that just kind of caught me off guard. Somebody recommended it, and I was like, okay, this is 5 Japanese ladies wearing white dresses and high heels. But then when they play, it's like something from the 80s, like Iron Maiden type stuff, you know. I think I says in the video, it's got a real sort of retro-y, familiar sound to it. And they add a lot of classical piano and stuff into it. Really, really good. Yeah, the Nightwish Army just sort of took over there about a week or 2 ago. So both of us will do some stuff tomorrow. Get Gillian involved. When we start the concert, we'll find the correct live performance and break it up. We'll not do the whole lot in one go, because I don't think we'll be able to. I don't think it's feasible. Yeah. We'll split it up into maybe 2 tracks at a time, or if anybody says one track needs to be done on its own, do it that way. There's not much that we just have never looked at or touched or even thought about going near. So this is the channel's going in a good direction, I think, and we'll try and do more of these lives at an earlier time to try and get more people involved. I know we left it very late tonight, and then we didn't even think.
What would be the best time? What time?
Well, for the guys in America, I mean, for us,
What is 12? It's 12 o'clock.
it's midnight here. It's probably like, depending on where they are in America, at least 6 in the evening, maybe 5-6 hours behind. Like I don't know, New York would probably be around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I know we'll try and I know a lot of people have reacted on the community tab on the page, so we'll maybe drop it up there for.
It's 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Yeah, so it's 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So for people in America, it wouldn't be too bad if we did it in the evening, because it'll be tea time. Yeah, 5 hours. Yeah. But then Europe is ahead of us, so we need to try and time it where all the so if we do it at 6 at night, say, yeah, Canada. Say we do it at 6 at night, they'd be 2-3 hours ahead of us, maybe, depending on what part of Europe. Probably 2 hours, maybe, because we're midnight here. They're long in their bed now, you know. Poet and the Pendulum, yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, they're the other side of America. Then it's even further behind us. See, so America's not going to depend. You know, for the Americans. Scandinavian rock music, yeah. Cool. That's it, guys. It's just kind of like you said, John, this is kind of the digital modern way now of that happening. Everybody comes in and introduces you to stuff. So Sunday. Oh, you're ahead of us. Yeah, well, it's technically Sunday here too, and then our clocks go back tonight.
Oh, aye, that's right.
So we get an extra hour in bed. Yeah, leave that for. Well, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll take a note of that. We don't have it done yet. We're not really. I don't really know how Discord works, if I'm being brutally honest. Is that almost like a Reddit type setup? I don't really know that much about Discord. Rainy Manchester. It's freezing cold here, John.
Yeah.
We live right. No, it wasn't.
Well, it was.
Oh, it was earlier on, yeah, but now it's just got really cold tonight. And we're right beside some big Halloween celebrations. So there's hundreds of people passing us, and well, not now at this time of night, but sort of 6, 7 o'clock. They were all passing. Is Discord a chat? Oh, okay. Oh, very good. Oh, well, you could probably... the chat and YouTube's a lot restricted. They strictly chat, so you could probably do more in there with links and stuff. I must look into that and get a Discord set up. I mean, as I say, guys, this is just our first live chat. So we're very new to this. But I'd like to do more of this because, I mean, it's, you're talking to people direct. Direct feedback. I know people are constantly commenting, but it's good to get to chat to people and know people. Like, I seen John commented. I think... Well, there you go. Yeah, I could do that. 100% could do that. Yeah, John, my brother lives in just outside Liverpool. So he's been telling us about Guy Fawkes. A lot of fireworks here.
There's fireworks this morning, or this evening down in the gas yard.
Was there?
It set off, and I was up at your mum's. Sure, it set the dogs off. I don't know.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a more direct way of getting in contact with people. I don't think I have a Discord. We'll set one up for the channel just so we can get involved with the Nightwish one. That's a good idea. It's a more direct way to get in contact with the fans. I think that might have been the way somebody got everybody over to the YouTube channel. Someone mentioned maybe that Gabriel posted it up. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Oh, that'll be easy enough done. I'll do that maybe tomorrow. Yeah, if it's a more direct way of getting in contact with people and getting the stuff seen, and getting recommendations and stuff, yeah. We'll do that. I've seen, I watch a lot of streamers and stuff. Gamers. That talk about Discord and stuff, but yeah, we're just looking at the time here. I think we probably will bring this to an end. Our first live stream over an hour. We didn't think it was going to happen, or I don't know what is going on with our electric company, but the way our street is wired up, only certain houses go off, and our house went off at 10:30, and we were like, oh god, this isn't going to happen. but no, it was good to get on and chat to the few of you that are here. Cool. I'll get on Discord tomorrow. So thanks for coming over, guys. We're going to leave it there.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm very quiet.
Gillian, it'll come. I don't know how I'm getting confidence here, but see, everybody's warm and welcoming.
Yeah.
Until you get to know them. Yes, you all get a special role to meet other streamers. Oh, cool. Very good. No, we'll get that set up. We'll do our first. We'll try and do whacking, the first 2 parts of whacking tomorrow. At some stage. It's tomorrow, because tomorrow's Halloween. There's a lot on in the town, so we'll try and do that in the morning before everything kicks off. But yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll try and do these more often. We'll try and do at least once a month to try and get in touch with everybody and get in direct contact with everybody. But thanks guys, and good night, and we'll see you in the next one. Big waves. Bye.